We're talking about solutions.
Listen! Ana mwenga ya ushahidi bwana.
Today we are here to participate in beach cleanup, and this we've done in partnership with Diani Turtle Watch. During today's successful exercise, we managed to collect 172 kgs of waste plastic and 47 kgs of glass. So the exercise has been quite successful. The second reason why we are here is because we are here to launch the structure behind me, which is a solid waste disposal structure. This is to encourage people to dispose the plastics and any solid waste that they have in this structure instead of throwing it to the beach. Because once it's thrown to the beach, what happens is that it affects marine life, it affects turtles, which we are trying to conserve. The importance of keeping the beach clean, number one, is to protect marine life. As I've stated earlier, once we litter the beach with solid waste, we normally affect the turtles and marine life. Therefore, we end up killing the fish and turtles. The second reason is for tourist attraction. Diani Beach normally receives a lot of visitors. If we make it dirty, it means that these tourists are going to go, and the result will be most of these hotels are going to close. You're going to lose employment for our youth and the very many people who are employed here and whose lives depend on this hotel and the beach. The other reason is that Diani Beach has been voted several times among the top cleanest beaches in the world. We want to maintain that, and if possible, make Diani to be the cleanest beach. Thank you. My parting shot first is to everybody who visits the beach. I'd like them to make sure that they don't come with single-use plastic bottles. These should be disposed elsewhere. They should not be brought to the beach because we've seen the effects of that on marine life. Secondly, to hotels and even the people who come and everybody else, to make sure that they don't dispose their litter at the beaches. This needs to be stopped so that we can continue keeping our beach clean. Thank you.
Some of the projects that we're involved in is sea turtle nest protection, sea turtle rescue, particularly when they are caught in fishing nets, in a project we call bycatch and release. Then we also respond to dead turtles on the beach, and then from time to time we also engage the community, either in terms of education with the local schools around, or awareness with also the tourist community and also the local community, because these are animals that exist with them in the marine world, and the fact that they're endangered, they need protection. So on a day like this, we are engaged in a beach cleanup. This is in partnership with SBM Bank, who have funded, this is actually the second beach cleanup activity. And why should we get involved in beach cleanup? It's because there's a problem of marine litter, particularly plastic waste. And for that matter, the plastic that we litter in the terrestrial world sometimes ends up in the ocean. And unfortunately, turtles confuse such plastic matter for food. And they end up consuming them, and they end up clogging their digestive system. And this is a problem because we've had dead turtles in the past when we did necropsy, or in Kiswahili wanasema upasuaji, we found bits of plastic in their stomach, which is a problem. So plastic is a problem. It's a threat to their feeding habits. It's also a problem when they, in terms of them actually finding places where they could actually nest, because a lot of plastic debris brought in by the ocean is also littered in places where we find that sea turtles are nesting. So this partnership with SBM is really paramount in a way, and very opportune, because we actually are coming from a festive season, and we all know Diani Beach is a popular tourist destination. So there's a lot of beach activities that brings about littering on the beach. So us getting involved in in a beach cleanup in partnership with SBM and other organizations that are around here is actually important in a way to shed light on the plight of plastic in our marine world. Thank you very much. So yeah, what we can really advise the public is, afadhali, please do not get into the habit of using single-use plastics. If you have to bring anything, maybe you can come with reusable bottles, and that way we can actually curb or reduce the amount of plastic that will litter in the environment. And by that, there'll be a ripple effect of ensuring the marine world is also protected from bits of plastic that end up being washed away out at sea. So yes, because of such frequent beach cleanup activities, and the fact that now Diani has been voted multiple times as the cleanest beach in Africa, it's because of the few people or the few groups that come together, like what we're doing at the moment, or on this day, to ensure that our beach is clean. And that is what I would also call upon everybody else to get involved, and we can ensure that our environment is clean.
Siku ya leo tumeungana na SBM Bank na Turtle Trust katika usafi wa bahari, na ningetaka kuhimiza kila mtu anapokuja baharini ajali usafi wa kila binadamu na hata wanyama ambao wako katika bahari. Simply because when you trash around plastic things, they affect everybody's cleanness of the environment and the entire beach area. So siku ya leo tunahimiza, tafadhali kila mmoja wetu akikuja baharini anjaribu kukuja in such a way that they don't trash around the rubbish that they have with them, rather than take them with them and put them to any trash bins that have been put aside for everybody to use. Asanteni.
Bosi, ukikimbia wote watakimbia, sikadai unaokota. Tulikuwa tunataka muende kama group moja ndio sionekane kamoja. Uona?
One, two, three.
Sasa unaambiwa uweke.
Wekeni.
Umeweza kutupa sasa. Oi.
Weka.